Hello everybody, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and also known as Stat 5. So this is just a quick news that I've just seen here. So I'm actually still at the airport here trying to get back to Glasgow. So I was just browsing through Instagram and I saw the news that Osinachi's husband has been sentenced to DEATH by HANGING. For those of you who might not know who Osinachi is a Nigerian gospel artist whose husband ended her life news. I was mad. I was mad that religion, the church knew about the DV her husband was subjecting her to. Lots of people knew about the DV her husband was subjecting her to. And I would imagine that they would have advised her to stay in that marriage. The marriage where she gave the man, I believe, 4 children, if I'm not mistaken, and see if the man just did all of that. It's not as if it's right that he committed DV against his wife that led to her death. This man did not do it alone. He actually coerced his children to also allegedly do the same thing to their mother. So from the news we've read over the years, it did say that this man, Osinachi's husband, was actually is actually a bad father even to the children. Like, he treated the children really bad. And it's just so sad that, like I said in the beginning of this video, that religion also would have contributed a lot to why Osinachi remained in that marriage. So Osinachi was, from the news that we heard up until the demise of Osinachi, was that even people who knew Osinachi were like, no, Osinachi was pretty much the one who was making the money. No, she's one with the voice, who is singing, going to all of these shows, making money, but then she's making all of this money and she can't spend the money on herself. She can't even take money to like do stuff for herself because this man practically caged her. This man practically took over her life. And see, even if it was just about the caging, we would have said, okay, maybe as time goes on, she'll wake up at some point and strategize on how to live the marriage. But yeah, like I said, religion contributed a lot to why this woman remained and her husband succeeded in ending her life. So according to the story here, now like I said, he earned a life there in 2022. So Peter Nwachukwu, that is the name of the husband of the late Nigerian gospel singer Osinachi Nwachukwu. He has been sentenced to be unalive by HANGING by the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Wuse Zone 2, Abuja. Justice Njideka Nwosu Iyeme delivered the verdict after finding him guilty of culpable homicide in connection with his wife's death on the 8th of April 2022. The trial, which commenced on the 3rd of June 2022, involved the prosecution presenting 17 witnesses, including two of the couple's children, and submitting 25 documents as exhibits. The charges against Nwachukwu, who is Osinachi's husband, included culpable homicide punishable by DEATH, criminal intimidation, cruelty to children, and spousal battery, which we all know as DV. Okay. Initially, Osinachi's death was attributed to throat cancer. However, yes, that was a lie they allegedly gave us at the beginning when the news broke out that she died. But obviously, people who knew them, who could tell what was going on in that marriage, was like, nah, this is much more than what they were telling us. So, however, subsequent allegations from family and friends suggested that prolonged domestic abuse contributed to Osinachi's death, leading to Nwachukwu's arrest and prosecution. So, following the verdict, Nwachukwu is expected to remain in custody pending any appeals or further legal process. I don't understand why they want to give him any appeal. I don't understand. So I don't know why they are giving him the chance to appeal, because I just don't understand. However, obviously during the court, they also tendered for exhibits, and while the defense counsel Reginald Unwale pleaded for leniency. What leniency? Leniency. It took the life of somebody he was meant to love, the life of somebody he was meant to protect, the life of somebody you swore that you would care for. Like, I don't understand some men. And now when someone like me is talking about DV, like why women should go, so people come and be talking that you are talking like this. Are you sure you are married? Are you sure you have a husband? Like, are you all right? Because at the end of the day, all of this news, even though people like me and other people are now talking more about DV, some women are still staying. Some women are still choosing to stay with a very violent partner. And I don't know what will make them leave. Is it until something like this happens to them? You will have thought that for the fact that the death of Osinachi happened in the hands of her husband, that some women who have also gone in the past few months of this year alone, do we know how many Nigerian women have lost their lives to domestic violence? You will have thought that with all of these videos that is going on, that all of these videos that me doing, that all of these videos that we are seeing everywhere, that some women will actually think and say, oh, okay, I don't want to buy into this marriage, let me live with my children. But what is it that is actually stopping them from living? What is it that's actually stopping them from living that marriage? What is it? I just don't get it. Like, women, you guys need to wise up. You really need to wise up. You don't, as it is now, you don't really need anybody to motivate you to leave a partner who is abusive to you. And I've always said it, any form of abuse at all should not be tolerated in a relationship, because there's no way you claim you love somebody and they are throwing all shades of abuse towards you. And yes, you, the woman, you are trying to be you are trying to be the woman in the Bible. You are trying to be the understanding wife. You are trying to say because of my children. Because at the end of the day, now Osinachi is gone. Our children not living since since she's been dead. Are the children not living their lives since Osinachi left? They have been living their lives. Yes, it might be tough, it might be rough for them, because now they've lost both parents, and I wouldn't even imagine that their father will be given the custody of them, because it's been as it has been said that their father was very, very bad to them. Was very, very bad to them. So anyway, according to the story, while the defense counsel, Reginald Onwale, pleaded for leniency, the prosecution urged the court to impose the full weight of the law. Justice Nwosu Inyeme sentenced Nwachukwu to DEATH by HANG on count 1. He also received additional sentences, 2 years imprisonment each on counts 2, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13, and 18, 6 months on count 3, 3 years on count 11, and fines of 500,000 naira and 200,000 on count 6 and 7 respectively. And it's crazy that this happened, and I'm going to keep saying this as a woman. If you are in a relationship and the man is starting to ostracize you, is trying to stop you from maybe having your own social circle, that is one red flag you should know. I don't care how long you've been in that marriage for. I don't care if you just been in the marriage for a year or 2 years, but at no point should a man who claims to love you stop you from having your own social circle, stop you from being able to spend the money you earn. I understand that at some point the man might not be working, that the woman will have to take responsibility, and the woman taking the responsibility should only be a temporary situation. It should not be something you just take it for years and the man is sitting down there not doing anything. And as a woman also, if you don't have a source of income, please don't even think of marriage. Don't even think of having children, because of what use are you getting married when you don't have a source of income? Tell me why you want to get married when you don't have a source of income. And also, do not also, there's an adage by Yoruba that says that that is that somebody that is already dead will not hide a dead body will not hide the body from the person that is going to obviously bury them, which means that if you're passing through a phase, there should be somebody that you should be able to at least confide in. Have a confidant. And yes, I know people might say, oh, if you have a confidant now, that confidant will be the one to go and be saying stories about you. But I can tell you that no matter how tough it might be when it comes to you not having friends or you having friends, there will be somebody you'll be able to open up to. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying it. The church failed Osinachi. The pastors, all the people that noticed what her husband was putting her through, failed her massively, because like I said from the beginning of this video, the church or whatever pastor or whatever advisor will have given her an advice to stay. So they will have counseled her to remain in that marriage. Now her life is gone now. Her life is gone. And people already agreeing that, oh, is this justice? Like I said, I would rather those children not go back to their father. Like I said, life might be tough for them, depends on whoever is going to be looking after them, but I just pray that God be with those children, God lead them right. I pray they are not damaged, because from the news we've heard in the past that at some point the man used to ask the children to actually put their hands on their mother as well. I don't know how true this is, but obviously these are part of the things we heard when the news broke in 2022. So like I said, I wouldn't even want the children to be looked after by the extended family of their father. If it means the government would look after the children, so be it, because it's crazy. It's crazy. And with this kind of judgment, I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy that, yes, if you are the kind of person who puts your hands on your wife and this happens, you will bear the full breadth of law. Like you will bear the brunt of the full law. You take somebody's life, you just have to go as well, because at the end of the day, if you're not compatible anymore, if you don't like the woman anymore, let the woman go. Let her go. Same thing also to man. If you don't like the man anymore, let the man go. But you taking the life of a partner, all in the process of you trying to control them, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion as always in the comment section. Do you think this judgment was fair? Do you think that maybe they should have preserved the life of one parent because obviously one is gone? Leave all your thoughts and opinion in the comment section as always. And if you've watched this video till now, you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share the video, do not hesitate to join my membership, and I'll catch up with you in another video. Alright? Bye.